Wessup Lovelies, welcome back to my channel. My eye is like tripping. Wessup Lovelies, welcome back to my channel. Y'all, as you can tell from the title, today I'm going to be talking to you guys about my major, and I thought this was super fitting. I've always wanted to film this video, but I wanted to wait until after I graduated, and now that I am done with college, I really wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about my major and if anybody's interested in the business marketing major. If you're new to my channel, I'm Kira. I just recently graduated from college, like I said, with a business marketing degree. Been making YouTube videos for about a little while now, and I've always loved doing it, so yeah, that's what I do. Oh yeah, we just gonna hop into this thing. If you want to keep up with me more outside of YouTube, I do have an Instagram account, so follow me there if you want to. I do have notes on my phone because I just want to like stay organized with me talking about my major. The college that I just graduated from is in Georgia, so I don't know if that'll be different in comparison to like other universities across the world. The first question that I'm going to answer is, what is business marketing? Business marketing, according to Google, is a marketing practice of individuals or organizations. It allows them to sell products or services to other companies or organizations that resell them, use them in their products or services, or use them to support their work. If I could sum up what business marketing was for me, it is just the process of how we perceive businesses. So what I mean by that is every business that we come in contact with, we have some sort of impression of that business. The way we perceive a business is usually due to marketing or how we interact with those who work for the business. Marketing is basically an umbrella that's full of like all types of things, such as advertising, social media, and keywords. It's a lot that goes underneath the whole umbrella of marketing. There's graphics, there's storytelling. So one of the largest reasons as to why I chose to major in business marketing was because of my YouTube channel. I actually started my YouTube channel in middle school, or like the summer that I got out of elementary school is when I started my YouTube channel. And with having my YouTube channel over time, I started getting like, you know, deals or collaborations with certain companies. And because I was only in like middle school and high school, I didn't truly understand how to create a relationship with these brands or with these companies. I looked into it, and a lot of it had to do with marketing and business management, entrepreneurship. So I knew that going into college that was something that I really wanted to dabble in and that I wanted to study, because I do see myself as a YouTuber or a content creator as my full-time job eventually. So I was like, you know what, I'm gonna go to college, I'm gonna learn about these things that I've been wondering about as far as like YouTube, because I think a lot of people feel that YouTube is just turning on a camera and uploading a video, and that's only this much of YouTube. There's a business side to YouTube, especially if your channel is monetized. I wanted to learn about the business aspect of YouTube and how I could be a better user of that and just understand that more. And I will definitely say, like, after being a business marketing major, it has taught me so much, y'all, that I did not know before, and I feel like it has helped me a lot as far as marketing my channel. And that was the biggest thing for me. I really wanted to learn how to market my channel so that I could gain subscribers. What I've learned is that marketing is just so much more than what we think. I feel like when we think of marketing, we think of advertisements and commercials, but there's just so much more that goes into marketing. So yeah, that's why I chose business marketing as my major. This is probably the portion of the video that you guys are all, I guess, waiting on, is what to expect from majoring in business marketing. And one thing that I really loved about business marketing is the creative aspect of it. I'm personally a really creative individual, so a lot of my marketing classes incorporated us learning different softwares like Canva, Photoshop, all different types of sites, you guys. Just so many things. Like, I had a whole class that she required us to create graphics through Photoshop. So I'm not 100% like, I'm not a pro at Photoshop, but I am familiar with it now that I've taken the class. Be aware of taking classes where you'll learn certain things like that, because they want to create a well-rounded individual I did learn, at least at my university they did, I did learn a lot of softwares that had to do with graphic designing and just things like that. Because even if you don't want to go into that aspect of marketing, the graphics aspect, it is something good to be familiar with, because you do, I mean, you might need those skills in the future. Like, you just never know, you know? One thing that I didn't care for with this major is that you had to do a lot of presentations and a lot of group work. It's to be expected of you, honestly. Marketing is a very social aspect of business because you have to create key relationships, whether it be negotiating, collaborations, all of that has to do with you connecting with another group of people. So a lot of my classes, actually I feel like all of them had, all of my marketing classes, yeah, they had a final project at the end of the semester, and you had to do a group project. And it was only a few that I didn't have to do a group, but a lot of them made us get into groups so that we could, one, get really comfortable with working in groups, because that's just something you have to do in the real world when you're working in marketing. And two, it's just to have us become more comfortable with presenting in front of large groups of people. They gave us a great set of tools on how to communicate and how to present yourself when you are doing a presentation for a group of people. And I really appreciated those things. One thing about me is, even though something scares me, like, I still do it just so that I can better myself. It's so weird. I'm a strong presenter. Like, I'm really good at presentations, super good at creating them, because I love creating PowerPoint presentations, y'all. Like, I love it, and I'm very creative. So when I create my PowerPoints, like, they aren't just the regular slides that are provided for you. Like, I create my own slides. So I love creating PowerPoints, but the presenting, I get really anxious, and thinking about people having their undivided attention on me, it just makes me anxious. That was something that I really struggled with, but because I wanted to be better, I always volunteered to present if it was an optional thing throughout any of my classes, because I wanted to become more comfortable with doing that, because it's so important, and it creates really good first impressions for your employer or anything like that. So I always took advantage of presenting, even though I hated it and it just gave me so much anxiety. If I look back on my first, like, final project where I had to present in front of my class, and like my last one that I just did, y'all, the growth is crazy. Like, I can't even believe that, like, I've come that far. And I'm so grateful for the tools that, like, the professors, the entire business school gave us great resources. They allowed us to take headshots. We had different events that were business related. You got to learn a lot about business attire, what to wear, what not to wear. So I really did take a lot of important information with me as far as my field. Another thing to expect from business marketing are the papers. There are a lot of papers, mainly because they want you to be able to enunciate and be a good writer as far as expressing your ideas and getting them across on paper. They just needed to know that, one, you knew what you were talking about, and two, that you were able to get your main idea across without too many words. Microsoft Anything, y'all, be familiar with that. They will teach you about how to be familiar with that. At least they did at my university. Being familiar with PowerPoint, Excel, all those things. Excel and PowerPoint are both two important tools that are provided through Microsoft that my school is really anal about, because it is what differentiates you from your competitor in the field. So a lot of times they would be trying to teach us all these different things. Like me learning Photoshop, my professor taught us that so that if I wanted to work for an ad agency or something of that nature, I would already be familiar, and that would just be one less thing they would have to teach me. and it could possibly affect my pay. Another question is, how does business marketing differ from entrepreneurship or business management? I did take a lot of management classes as well because they were my prerequisites. One thing that I would say that I feel like differentiates business marketing and business management is that business management is basically what's in the name. It dealt with a lot of the internal aspects of a business and managing a business. If you are interested in being the manager of a corporation or something like that, I would look into business management. What drew me to business marketing was the creative aspect of it. I just really love that I got to do so many cool designing things, and I learned a lot about people and their buying behaviors, manufacturers and selling, like all of that stuff. I felt like it just intrigued me more because, again, I always related it back to my YouTube channel. I wanted to understand my viewers, and marketing is about understanding your target audience. And when you understand your target audience, you are able to move in your business in a way that caters to them and that attracts them. And so that's why I chose marketing, is because it does focus on attracting your audience through visuals, or any other mediums that you may choose to use. The next thing I wanted to talk about was my favorite thing about social media. Oh wait. The next thing that I wanted to talk about was my favorite thing about being a marketing major. My favorite thing about it, again, I feel like I keep saying this, is just the creative aspect of it. I really love that I got to be creative. I loved specifically social media marketing. I feel like that was the class that I identified with the most. We got to actually work with local businesses. In a lot of my classes we got to work with local businesses, and whatever the class was, you got to do that for that business. So for my social media marketing class, we had a local ad agency, and we got to, I'm sorry, it was a local business, and we actually got to market their business by creating Instagram pages, marketing events that they had coming up within a set time that they gave us. And so we got to market that and create those posts through Canva. And I don't know, it just resonated with me a lot because the job that I have now, I work for a full service catering business, and I also run the social media and the marketing aspect of the business. So I feel like what I learned from the class, I was able to reflect that in my job, and I feel like it's helped a lot with just creating content. And since I'm a content creator, and YouTube is a social media platform, I feel like I just resonate with that more. So that was my favorite, because I understand social media because I've been doing it since I was getting out of elementary school, and I've just been in it in that way for so long that it's what I'm comfortable with, and it's what I'm learning about every day, and that's what I'm interested in learning about. So social media marketing specifically is probably my favorite part of marketing, or my favorite segment in marketing, because again, marketing is just so much, like it's a lot that you can learn. So you can just choose specifically what you want to go in as far as that. So yeah, you guys, that is everything that I feel that I needed to share as far as business marketing. If you are unsure about your major and this is somewhere in the mix of what you like, if you're like into business but you're also into being creative, I feel like marketing is such a great major to choose. A lot of people like to ask, is it hard? It can be, but I found it enjoyable because it was something that I enjoyed learning about. So for me, the hard things that may have come with it, they were worth it, honestly, because I love my major, okay? I really feel like it's helped me and developed me as a marketer and as a social media or someone who's trying to be a social media influencer. I hate saying influencer and social media influencer. Like, I hate to give it a title, because honestly I just love filming and making videos for you guys and helping y'all out. Yeah, I'm getting way off. I'm going left, or I'm pointing right, but I mean I'm going left. But yeah, that is everything I wanted to share with you guys today. If you do have any more questions, I will gladly answer them in the comments down below. And if you want any more videos about college or about my major, just specifically let me know what you want to see and I can do that for you. But yeah, I love you guys so much. And I can't wait to see you in my next upload.